Well, certainly a pleasure to be with you this morning as we start into this sale offering. And I think a quality set of females in this particular pair. We're going to start with the 108U up front. I think as you evaluate that one, it's just natural body shape and rib turn that sets that one apart. Big-bodied, wet-made kind of a female. It's beautiful out of her hip. I think one that's got a tremendous amount of power. Now, if you're looking for one who's just a little trendier, just a little more attractive in terms of front third, I think you have to like this one. It's in second. That thing's really geek-necked. You love her in terms of length of body. She's a little leaner. She's a little more trendy, if you will, from that perspective. I think a quality pair, just a little different. Congratulations, guys.
We would like to invite the crowd to come out into the ring and give these a handle. Results from class number 1, Dorper yearling ewes. First place, lot 108, Hohertz Livestock. Second place, lot 107, Hohertz Livestock.
Well, really a high-quality set of falls in this particular offering, and I think really kind of a buyer's unique opportunity here when you set into this set. The 103U that's going to lead out the drive, I realize that she's a little bit sore-footed today. She's had an injury that's happened since she's been here, but no big deal from that perspective. That's going to clear right up with her. That's a nice female, guys. Tremendously long spine, beautiful, beautiful front end in that gal. You just love the touch and the handle in that female in terms of quality on her top end. Love the hip and stoutness. She's the neater fronted option of the pair as you study shoulder and design. The 102U, I guess there, that's going to come second. I think she's the most like our class winner just in terms of body shape. She's a round-ribbed one that's got some turn to her top. You like the power in that female. I think just an awfully nice one to fit into second in this particular class. I like the 105U just in terms of one who's tremendously long spine. She's got a beautiful hip setting in her. One that's got tremendous muscle shape when you get into that one. I think one that perhaps gets just a touch more extreme in her kind, but I think that one offers some breeding pieces that are just a little different than the top two. The little ewe that's going to come forth, I think, still a nice one. Definitely a quality female, super straight-lined, one who's got tremendous length of rump when you get into that one. She's the leanest one of the set out here. Just compositionally, she's the most immature. Nice set, guys. Congratulations.
Results from class number 2 Dorper Fall ewe lambs. First place, lot 103, M-Soft Livestock. Second place, lot 102, M-Soft Livestock. Third place, lot 105, M-Soft Livestock. Fourth place, lot 104, M-Soft Livestock. We would like to invite the crowd to come out and give a handle on these ewes.
A really nice set of females out here to select your senior champion from. I think both these class winners sure high quality and taking nothing away from those ewes that were second. I mean, there's some really unique individuals in this deal. You just try to find one that kind of fits breed standard and still has quality about them. I think there's two females that do that to a very high degree. They're just a little bit different in their kind, but I still think very, very nice ones in terms of type and kind. Senior champion will be the yearling ewe, the fall ewes reserve. Congratulations.
Your senior champion ewe came out of class number 1, lot 108, Hohertz Livestock. Reserve came out of class number 2, lot 103, Imsoft Livestock.
Well, really a nice set of these spring lambs out here, and I think all three of them sure have some pieces you have to admire. To me, the 110U that's going to win the class and likewise be your junior champion, that one's pretty unique. I think one is tremendously straight-lined, really like the immaturity in that female. She is so good through her shoulder and front end when you get into that one. And then she handles with great touch and muscularity when you get on the top side of her. The ewe that's going to come second, 109. Now, she's the more three-dimensional one just in terms of body shape. You like that one in terms of her mass and her kind. I appreciate her heaviness of structure and bone. She's going to be a touch more moderate, if you will, but boy, that one sure got some quality to her. The ewe that's going to come third, I think this 117 ewe, you're talking about one that's long-bodied. She's tremendously long-spined, tremendously extended out of her hip, really made nice through her shoulder. Just a little bit green still, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that on a female of this age. That's a quality trio, guys. Congratulations.
Results from class number 3 Dorper Spring Ewe Lambs, also your junior champion Spring Ewe Lamb. First place, lot 110, Horhertz Livestock. Second place, lot 109, Hohertz Livestock. Third place, lot 117, Vieira Ranch. We now invite you all to come and give these a handle.
Well, we don't have a lot of numbers in our Dorper female show, but guys, what a tremendous opportunity for those of you who may be watching online, those of you who are here, to get to set into a set of females of this quality. You got a lot of different shapes and kinds out here. You guys have the opportunity to study pedigrees and what these females have genetically inside of them. And so I think it's a great set, and it's a wonderful experience here to set in here at Reno with the Dorpers and the hair deal. I think an awful nice set. Your two senior champions, obviously, they're a little bigger and a little older. That the senior champion female comes out of the yearling class. She's the most mature one out here, but boy, there's a lot of quality in that one, just in terms of body and hip and stout. I like that one in terms of one who's still adequate through her chest floor. She's one that's phenomenal in terms of ribs. She's a wet female that has some quality about her. Junior champion you, she needs a little time on the halter, I think, kind of help her out just a little bit. But you're talking about one that is just green and got all the future in the world to her. I love her length of body. She handles extremely nice. One is tremendous in terms of length of body. You see, evaluate that female just from a composition standpoint. You have to think that that one's just going to get better and better as she matures. That reserve senior champion doe, I think is just gorgeous to look at and kind. That one's just exquisite through her front end. She's immature in her shape. One that's really, really made right. Maybe the best in the group in terms of how she's made through her shoulder and front end. I think just an exquisite one from that perspective. She's got a little ding that's going with her today, but again, as we commented in class, that's going to heal up, won't be an issue. I guarantee these breeders will stand behind that one just in terms of what she offers kind-wise. The reserve junior ewe, probably the most conventional one with the set, but you're talking about one who is round-ribbed and stout-featured, massive rack shape in that one. You like the extra power in her. I think a quality set, guys. Certainly been my pleasure to get to evaluate them. You guys ultimately as buyers get the opportunity to say which one you think's the champion. For me today, though, your senior ewe is going to be your champion female. The junior ewe's reserve. Congratulations.
Your champion Dorper ewe came out of class number 1, lot 108, Hohertz Livestock. Reserve champion came out of class number 3, lot 110, Hohertz Livestock.
We just have a single entry in our Dorper Weather Dam class, and I think one that could sure stand some competition. This gal's pretty unique in terms of one that's got a tremendous amount of bone for this breed. She is big-footed. She's heavy-structured. You like this female in terms of one who's got a real muscular touch to her when you get on the top of her. Big hip, shapely one that's ultra good through her chest and front end. That's an intriguing female, guys. Congratulations.
Results from class number 4, Dorper Weather Sire Yearling ewe. First place, lot 106, Soft Livestock.
Well, in a Ram division, only a single entry in this yearling class, and he's the only entry in the senior division. So he wins the class, going to be your senior champion Ram out here. Really one that I think his biggest challenge is he just needs a little time on the halter. This guy's phenomenal in terms of rib shape. Got a big, big hip when you get into that guy. I like him in terms of one who's still really soft. His underline's made right in him. His angles of his skeleton are really, really good when you get into this guy. That's a nice one, guys. Real opportunity to invest in a stud buck here.
Results from class number 5, Dorper Fall Ram Lambs. First place, lot 101, M-Soft Livestock. Also your champion senior ram is lot 101, M-Soft Livestock.
Well, again, just a single entry in this particular class. And this guy's ultra green. I mean, you know, he doesn't have a lot of bloom on him at this point. But you talk about one who's tall-fronted and tremendously long spine. This guy's that. You love him in terms of one. He's really a thin-hided one that's got a nice touch to him to be this green. I think with a little time, this one's going to be pretty special. Congratulations, guys.
Results from class number 6, Dorper Spring Ram Lambs. First place, lot 116, Vieira Ranch.
We drop in our two Rams, they're senior and junior champions, and I think both nice individuals, just a little different in their kind. I think as you evaluate this pair, depending on what you happen to be needing in your particular program, sure, both these Rams have some pieces you have to like. For me, I think as you just evaluate rib shape and body and kind, the one that puts more of the right things together for me, your champion Ram's going to be the senior champion Ram. Junior Ram will be reserved. Congratulations, guys.
Your champion Dorper Ram came out of class number 6, lot 116, Vieira Ranch. Your reserve came out of class number 5, lot 101, M-Soft Livestock. Correction. Your champion Dorper Ram came out of class number 5, lot 101, M-Soft Livestock. Your reserve came out of class number 6, lot 116, Vieira Ranch.
Well, as we start into our Katahdin females, I think this red one sure could stand some competition. Now, here's a really, really nice yearling female, just absolutely gorgeous in terms of how that neck comes out of the apex of her shoulder. I love her straightness and line. She's extremely extended in her hip. The scale handles with some shape when you get into her. She's a big-bodied, big-hipped one that's got some look to her. It's quality female, guys. My congratulations.
Results from class number 7, Katahdin Yearling Ewes. First place, lot 152, KRK Katahdins.
Well, another single entry with this fall female. This red one's sure got some quality in her just as well. I think one we can all admire in terms of how she's made through her chest floor and her front end, tractive fronted one. She's still pretty green when you get into this one, got some grow left in her. That's a nice little red female, guys. Congratulations.
Results from class number 8, Katahdin Fall Ewe Lambs. First place, lot 154, KRK Katahdins.
Well, again, we drop in our class winners to select your senior champion Katahdin female from, and I think both of them are beautiful red females. To me, there's one that's just a little nicer balance. She's bolder and more open in her cage. I love the length of hip in this gal. And then you study the covering on her. She's just straight hair when you get into her. I think a phenomenal one to win the thing. Your champion senior female be the yearling ewe. The fall ewe will be reserved. Congratulations.
Your champion senior ewe came out of class number 7, lot 152, KRK Katahdins. Your reserve came out of class number 8, lot 154, KRK Katahdins.
Well, I think a competitive class of Katahdin females in this particular drive, and you set into these three, and each one of them has some pieces I think you have to admire and appreciate. We're going to start with, I guess she's 161. It's up front there to lead out the drive. To me, she's the combination female. You're talking about one who's phenomenal in terms of length of body. She's extremely good from that standpoint. I like the body shape in this gal. Still, I think you watch her get out and go when she'll relax a little bit. She's the most correct in the angles to her skeleton. I like this gal in terms of one who's attractive in her kind. I think she's the complete one to kind of win the class for me. I think it's close between second and third, and I went ahead and used the 152U for second. She simply is probably the most shapely one, just in terms of muscle shape through her hip and her stifle. She's one that's got some bone and feature to her when you get into her. She's pretty green when you get your hands on her, just in terms of body composition. But she's made from the same kind as the female that leads out. She's got the same look and pattern, especially to her front end. I like some things about this red female that I think are hard to put together. She is the cleanest in her hair coat, and I mean, she's absolutely got no fiber whatsoever in her fleece. I love how immature and youthful she is through her front end. I think she's one that just needs time. She's really green. She's immature as she comes. That's a nice set, guys. Congratulations.
Results from class number 9, Katahdin Spring Ewe Lambs, January's. First place, lot 161, Francis Family Farms, Katahdin's. Second place, lot 162, Francis Family Farms, Katahdin's. Third place, lot 156, KRK Katahdin's.
Well, a really interesting set of these young females out here in our Katahdin show. And I think this Brockle-legged one's the one, to me, that puts more of the right things together. I think when you get this one propped up, that one's got an incredible look to her. She's just so good through her shoulder and front end when you get into her. She's the one that really runs uphill in the deal. And when you put them in motion, when they'll kind of relax a little bit, she's the truest in her spine. I like this one in terms of one who's still really clean in terms of her hair coat. I think just a nice female to win the class. You that's going to come second, I think there's some really nice things about her. She is the greenest one of the particular set out here just in terms of body condition. She's a female that's really, really correct on her feet and legs. She's really square from the hock to the ground behind. She's a female for me that I think just needs time more than anything else to kind of fill out when you study her through her shape. But she's attractive, she's balanced, she's extremely correct. Little female, it's going to balance the class. Another one of these little green ones in the deal. I like this one in terms of having a touch more body. She's a little bolder than the female that's right in front of her. I think one that just needs some time to go ahead and mature and get her skeleton put together. Nice class, guys. Congratulations.
Results from class number 9, Katahdin Spring Ewe Lambs, February's. First place, lot 163, Francis Family Farm Katahdins. Second place, lot 155, KRK Katahdins. Third place, lot 164, Francis Family Farm Katahdins.
Well, I think we drop out these class winners and their contemporaries that stood second to them in our junior division of our Katahdin show. It's a nice set of females, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun to go back and evaluate pedigrees and one thing and another on this set of females. I admit the two class winners are a little different in kind. I understand that. The female that wins that first class, that's the really bold one. She's really opened up. She's got a tremendous amount of mass when you get into that one. She's the most three-dimensional one of any of the females out here just in terms of shape. She's just a nickel lower fronted when you get into her, but I think she's got so many good pieces. That female that comes out of the youngest class, that's the tallest fronted, most extreme patterned one out here. I love her from that perspective. She is cleaner in terms of her hair coat, just in terms of the fact that she's 100% hair when you get into that one, and I appreciate her. A little give and take structural differences between this set, and you got to evaluate them from simply today. The first class will be your champion. 163 will be reserved. Congratulations.
Your junior champion, Katahdin U, came out of class number 9, January's lot 161, Francis Family Farms, Katahdin's. Your reserve came out of class number 9, February's lot 163, Francis Family Farm, Katahdin's.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd sure like to thank the University of Idaho today for being our hat sponsor. They've been a great part of the Nugget for the last few years, and we truly appreciate their contribution today. They are our hat sponsor for the day. Also want to mention our ring sponsors, RSG, Reproductive Specialty Group, Showright Feeds, and Sullivan Supplies. We truly appreciate your participation in this year's 2024 Nugget All-American Show and Sale.
Again, not a lot of numbers in our Katahdin female show, but we do have some quality out here. And my congratulations to you exhibitors and the best of luck in the sale that's coming up. I think each of these females have some pieces you can admire, things you'd change about each of them, but that's what makes this thing a lot of fun for me. To me, I think there's one out here that is you just study bone and you study composition and you study body shape. I think there's not really anything out here like that one. And then the decision you have to make is who do you make a reserve? And again, it just comes down to one is just better kind in terms of tallness of front, in terms of balance and pattern. Certainly the two junior champions. Congratulations.
Your champion, Katahdin U, is class. Your champion, Katahdin U, came out of class number 9, which was also your junior champion, lot 161, Francis Family Farms. Your reserve also came out of class number 9, February's, was your reserve junior champion, lot 163, Francis Family Farms.
As we start into our Katahdin Rams, just a single entry in this particular yearling class, but really one that could stand some competition. This guy is just sound as a cat in terms of one that can get out and go and hits his holes on the move. You love this guy in terms of one. His hair coat's really, really good. He's super clean, super free of any fiber in his hair. You like this guy in terms of one who's got some chest and some power to him. I think a nice individual. Congratulations, man.
Results from class number 10, Katahdin Yearling Rams, first place, lot 151, KRK Katahdins.
Well, a nice pair of Rams in this particular class, and yet I think each of them have qualities you have to appreciate. I think it depends on your U-base, which of these two Rams you happen to prefer. The Ram that I'm going to lead out with, the white Ram up front, it's just length of body. That guy is incredible in terms of percent hind saddle when you get into him. His length of hip, his length of rump, his tallness of front. That guy's pretty exceptional in those areas. I think one that's really, really unique. The Ram that's going to come second, he's the more mature one, even though he's probably a touch younger when you get out here. Big testicles on this guy, and I appreciate that about him. I like him in terms of his body shape when you get into him. I think just a little more conventional, if you will, in terms of kind, but I think that one sure has a place and a purpose in the breed. Quality pair, ladies. Congratulations.
Results from class number 11, Katahdin Fall Rams. First place, lot 159, Francis Family Farms Katahdins. Second place, lot 153, KRK Katahdins.
An interesting trio of Rams in our senior drive out here, and I guess you've got to make a judgment call as to what you prefer and what you like. Ultimately, these are meat sheep. You got to have muscle. You got to have width of base. You got to have power, and then we got to have some look to them at the same time. Want a big set of testicles on them. I think when you put those things together, it gets pretty straightforward for me. Your champion Rams out of the yearling class in the senior division reserves the fall. Congratulations.
Your champion Katahdin Ram came out of class number 10, lot 151. Your reserve senior champion Katahdin Ram came out of class number 11, lot 159, Francis Family Farms.
Well, again, just a single entry with this January Ram Lamb. I think one that really immature in his skeleton. When you get into this guy, he's one that's still attractive through his shoulder and his front end when you get into him. I think one that just needs a little time. That one's got some pieces that I think you can sure appreciate in a program.
Results from class number 12. First place, lot 158, KRK Katahdin's.
Well, again, in this younger class, he's February. He's got a really good rascal to win this class. You got to put your hands on this one to appreciate him. Big back, big hipped one. It's got a nice hind leg in that guy. That's a pretty exceptional one right there. Ram is going to come seconds green, but boy, he handles with some squareness at the top when you get into that one. One that's really good in his shoulder. He blends real nice, and you get up into his front third. One I think that just needs some time more than anything else. Nice pair, guys. Congratulations.
Results from class number 13, Katahdin Spring Rams. First place, lot 160, Francis Family Farms. Second place, lot 157, KRK Katahdin's.
Again, not a lot of numbers in our Katahdin Junior division of a Ram show, but we do have some quality. I think when you set this set in, there's two Rams that rise to the top pretty quick just in terms of balance and kind. One sure has a tremendous advantage of muscularity and power. My congratulations, guys. Champion and reserve are the two Februaries. Congratulations.
Your junior champion came out of class number 13, lot 160, Francis Family Farms. Reserve also came out of class number 13, lot 157, KRK Katahdin's.
as we drop in our division winners and our two respective reserves out of our Katahdin Ram show. It's a nice set of Rams, guys. My congratulations to the consigners on bringing out a set of this caliber. I think when you get into them, you just study phenotype. You study hind leg. You check. You get your hands on them and just point.
Now entering the ring is our junior show hair weathers. Your champion, Katahdin Ram, came out of class number 13, lot 160, Francis Family Farms, which was also your junior champion. Your reserve champion Ram came out of class number 10, lot 151, KRK Katahdins, which was your senior champion.
Well, just two weathers in our show today, and yet I think two quality individuals out here. It's always a little bit of a challenge. You get into these weathers, and you got some differences in terms of where their end points set in with them. For me, advantage in cutability. He's leaner down his top. But at the same time, he's one that's not quite as square to his loin edge. The other one's one who's probably he's a little more of a challenge, one that I love in terms of his body, square out to his loin edge, just doesn't handle with the freshness and top shape for me that the other one does. Give and take, guys. The lightweight's going to be your champion, the heavy's reserve. Congratulations.
your junior champion wether. First place, Paige Farley. Second place, Justice Imsoff.
Well, just won you on our junior show in the Dorper division, and really a female that could stand some competition. This gal is so athletic when you set her in motion. She handles extremely, extremely nice down her top. I like the quality of front end in that gal. I think one that could sure stand a lot of competition. That's a nice Dorper female, young man. Congratulations.
Junior show champion new. First place, Justice Imsoff.
Once again, just a single entry in our junior show with the Ram division, and I think one that can undoubtedly stand some competition out here. This guy's got a super, super nice rib shape when you get into him. I love the angles to the skeleton in this guy. Big hip, big back to him. It's got some power to him. He'll be your champion, young man. Congratulations.
Your junior show champion ram. First place, Justice Imsoff.
Well, a quality group of showmen in this particular younger division, and I think all three of you do a phenomenal job. I think when you come out here, obviously we got different styles. You got the young lady with the wether showing true wether style. You two showing more breeding sheep style, and nothing wrong with that. That's cool. I think that's really cool in terms of what you're doing. Keep in mind that if you're going to show whatever style you're showing, got to make sure you accentuate the positive, make the sheep look better from that perspective. And I think sometimes we have to keep that in mind. If you're showing off of them, we got to get the front ends right. We got to get the head right. We got to get the front end right. We got to make sure you keep the top set right on them. Some of these Dorpers have a tendency to get a little easy top, or they tie up in their spine a little bit, and you got to work the top line. If you're showing the wether, it's fine to brace, but you got to make sure that the top's right in that brace, that you're not overstretching them, that you're not setting the front end too far forward, and you got the head set right. I think each of you do a nice job. The young man up front, very comfortable, very relaxed. He's sure one of the more knowledgeable ones in terms of talking about breed standard with respect to Dorpers. I like your demeanor in the ring, super smooth, super deliberate. Really do a nice job in terms of front-end presentation, just a nice job. Young lady showing the ram, gal, you're pretty brave. When the halter come apart, you just went to shucking parts and rolling on. And I mean, that tells me you can handle adversity. It's hard to show a Dorper without a halter because they're a different beast from that standpoint. But you've done a phenomenal job. I think you're very comfortable. You're very natural on the head. One thing I would say, if you're going to go down to show, got to get the feet right. Got to get the rear feet on this one. You got to work on just a little bit. But a really, really nice job in handling adversity and those kind of things. Young, tough to show. He's one of those that wants to fight you just a little bit. My preference, and it's always been this way, even on wethers, I want you to set feet rather than just pushing into them, trying to get them to prop. At times you want to overset this one's front end so he gets a little bit easy right behind his shoulder. Super nice job, guys. My congratulations. Young lady in the center.
Your junior champion showman, first place, Justice Emsoff. Second place, Kate Peterson. Third place, Paige Farley. Now entering the ring, we will be showing for senior champion showman.
Well, I think in this older showmanship division, really an outstanding group of young people. And I realize for some of you, you're showing a sheep that just kind of got stuck on you, and that sometimes that can be tough in terms of Dorpers are sheep that can just lose their mind. And so sometimes it can be a little tough from that perspective. Each of you, I think, are handling the adversity and the challenge quite well. I think the young lady up front does a really nice job with this ram lamb. Sweetheart, the only thing I would say is you kind of really split out to kind of brace, and that's okay. The issue's becoming you're not getting the chest floor covered on him. And with this breed of sheep, we sure got to do that just to get the right look to their front end. But you're really accurate in terms of foot placement. You're good in terms of head placement. I thought an incredible job. Young lady that's standing there in second, I think you got the hardest job out here, girl, because that one's got some fire in her. But you noticed, I appreciate you didn't quit on her. You relaxed, you slowed down, and now she's kind of showing for you. And that tells me you understand that with this breed, you got to mellow out just a little bit. Wonderful job of getting this one put together. I know she doesn't go for you and those kind of things, but I thought you handled it extremely well. Young lady coming next, again, you really work hard at it. And when I had you in the star, you were really trying to get after it. Be careful of overstretching that sheep just a little bit, particularly out of her front end. It's just like now, her front feet are a little too far forward, so she loses her top just a little bit. Really nice job, though. Young man's got one that's a little tough to show. This is one that wants to fight you just a little bit. You are the best in terms of front-end presentation in the brace, in terms of how you put this one together. Just watch your rear feet just a little bit. Make sure she's put together the way you want. And I know that one's the one that's got the sore foot and those kind of things, and she doesn't want to set on it quite as well, but really a nice job. Young lady coming next, I think you probably have the easiest one to show out here, just in terms of that one will just kind of stand and do his thing. Same thing as I told the young lady up front. I'm still seeing the breastplate in that sheep when you're on the brace. Make sure you lock in just a little bit tighter, rock the neck back just a touch more. Really, really nice job, guys. My congratulations to you. They've asked me to pick a champion in reserve in this division, and that's what I'm going to do. Young lady in the back is going to be reserve. Young man's champion. Congratulations.
Your senior champion showman. First place, Case Emsoff. Second place, Mackenzie Vokes.
pair on today. Our slick-shorn our fitted Suffolk yearling ewes. I'm going to use the yearling ewe here to lead off. The yearling ewe for me today, I think she just gets out. She travels a little freer and easier for me. She stays a little better in her spine. Both yearling ewes really nice. Got a lot of turn to their rib. They're real good down their spines. They're, like I said, they got plenty of turn to the rib and they're good out through their hips. Just an awful nice pair of yearling ewes to start this frame show off.
We now invite the crowd to come out and give a hand on these yearling ewes. Results from class number 14, fitted Suffolk yearling ewes. First place, lot 9, Hugh Creek Suffolks. Second place, lot 8, Hugh Creek Suffolks. These were also your champion senior fitted Suffolk yearling ewes.
Only a single entry in the spring ewe lamb class, but a ewe lamb is really structurally made good. Ewe lamb has got plenty of turn to her rib. She's really straight down her top. Like I said, she lays in really nice in her shoulder, and the neck set comes out where it needs to. Just an awful nice individual. She could take quite a bit of competition.
Now invite you all to come out and give a handle. Results from class number 15, fitted Suffolk spring ewe lambs. First place, lot 6, JMG Suffolks. Lot 6 was also your junior champion, fitted Suffolk ewe. At this time, please bring in that senior champion and reserve senior champion to the ring for the selection of our champion fitted Suffolk ewe.
I think for me today, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stick with my senior champion ewe. She'll be your champion ewe. And then I'm going to come back for reserve, and we're going to use the junior champion ewe then for reserve.
Now about you guys for a handle. Your champion fitted ewe came out of class number 14, lot number 9, which was also your senior champion, Hugh Creek Suffolk. Your reserve came out of the junior division, lot number 6, JMG Suffolk.
Only two head in the Suffolk Slick-shorn yearling ewe class. Yearling ewe I'm going to start to lead with. I think for me, she's a nickel bigger boned. She's a nickel better on her feet and legs. I really like the way she's opened up in her rib. When you get your hands on her, she doesn't disappoint you one bit. She's really big down her top and out through her loin, her hip structure. That's where she excels. A ewe in second. Ewe in second is she is a little neater in her shoulder blade, probably a little longer and geek neck compared to our class winner. But for me today, she just gives up too much turn to her body as far as her opened up in the center part of her body compared to the ewe that I'm going to win with.
We now invite you all to come out and give a handle on these ewes. Results from class number 16, Slick Suffolk yearling ewes. First place, lot number 17, University of Idaho Sheep Center. Second place, lot 16, University of Idaho Sheep Center.
as far as the way her chest lays in, her shoulder blade lays right, her neck comes where it needs to. When you get up on the top side of this female, she's got plenty working down her top and out through her hip and her loin. She got plenty of turn to her cage for me. Really gets around the ring nice on a nice set of feet and legs. I think this is an awful high quality individual. The ewe lamb comes in second, really good. Another fall ewe lamb that's really good on her feet and legs and gets around the ring really nice, free and easy. A ewe lamb just gives up some length of body, just gives up some muscle and from her squareness from her hooks to her pins compared to the ewe lamb we win the class with.
Now I invite you all to come out and give a handle. Results from class number 17, Slick Suffolk Fall Ewe Lambs. First place, lot 10, A Hart Suffolks. Second place, lot 19, Joe Olson.
For your champion, senior slick-shorn Suffolk ewe. For me today, it's a pretty easy decision. I'm going to land on my fall ewe lamb. I think this is just an awful high-quality individual. We're going to use her for your senior champion ewe, and I'm going to come back on a yearling ewe. She'll be a reserve senior champion.
We now invite you all to come out and give a handle on these ewes. Your senior champion, Slick Suffolk ewe, comes out of class number 17, lot 10, A Hart Suffolks. Your reserve comes out of class number 16, lot 17, University of Idaho Sheep Center.
Another single entry here in the Suffolk Slick-shorn Junior ewe lamb. A ewe lamb has got some bone work working on her. You get her out and move her around the ring. She's really free and easy. Gets out and goes for you. Ewe lamb has got some turn to her rib. Just a really nice individual in her own right.
We now invite you all to come out and give a handle. Results from class number 17. We will now be selecting our champion, Slick Suffolk U, in the ring.
For me today, it's a pretty easy decision. I'm going to stick with my 2 senior champion ewes. That'll be your grand and reserve ewe. Really nice Suffolk show.
We invite you all to come out and give a handle on these ewes. Results, your champion, Slick Suffolk U, comes out of class number 17, A. Hart Suffolk, which was also your senior champion. Your reserve comes out of class number 16, lot 17, University of Idaho Sheep Center, which was also your reserve senior champion. Now entering the ring is class number 18, Babydoll Southdown ewes.
I only got a single entry on the Babydoll Southdown side, but I really, all kidding aside, just a really nice, high-quality individual in her own right. She stands on a really nice set of feet and legs. Her shoulder lays into her good. Her neck comes up out where it needs to. Just a really nice individual, like I said.
We invite you all to come out and give a handle. Results from class number 18, Babydoll Southdown U, first place, lot 32, Fisher Club Lamps. Now entering the ring is class number 19, Valais Blacknose.
single entry here in your Blacknose Valais, a female that really surprised you when you get your hands on her. She's super straight down her top line. A female that you really got to appreciate as far as her foot size and her bone work. A female that when she gets away, you put her into motion, she really gets around the ring free and easy and smoothly. And a female that's got a really nice uniform fleece on her as far as being consistent from front to back. Just an awful nice, high-quality individual to represent this class.
We now invite you all to come out and give a handle. Results from class number 19, Valais Blacknose, lot number 51, Valais Blacknose Sheep of Washington State,